Hello students, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to discuss about arguments types, parameters or arguments types in Python. So parameters are nothing but the inputs to the function. So whatever the inputs to the function that are known as parameters or arguments. So if the function contains parameters, then at a time of calling compulsory we should provide values. Otherwise we will get errors. So the function contain def, after that function name, and it contains parameters. So if the parameters contains, if the function contains parameters, some x comma y, so x comma y are the parameters. So if the function contains parameters, then at a time of calling, so function name, and you need to provide some values 10 comma 20, 10 for x, 20 for y. At a time of calling compulsory we should provide the values, otherwise we will get error. So let's see the example here. Def wish. Def is a keyword, wish is a function name, and here the parameter is a name. Parameters are nothing but inputs. So in the function it contains print good morning comma name. So when the function executed, when we call the function will be executed. So here I am calling the function name is wish, and I am passing parameter that is Ravi. So the values are passed to called function. So Ravi is stored in name. So then it will print good morning comma name. So name contain Ravi. Good morning Ravi. So after that I am calling wish function. Now I am passing parameter that is Ramu. So Ramu will be stored in name. So next time it will print GM good morning Ramu. So after that again I am calling the function wish. Now I am passing the parameters that is Raju. So it will print good morning Raju. So in this way we can pass the parameters to the function. So here types of arguments. So def, function name and parameters. Next I am calling the function f1 and now passing the parameters that are 10 comma 20. So here a comma b are known as formal parameters, whereas 10 comma 20 are called actual parameters. Formal parameters, actual parameters. So called function contains formal parameters. Calling function contains actual parameters. So this is calling function and this is called function. So when we call the function will be executed. So here the actual parameters are nothing but function calling. So actual parameters are 4 types: positional arguments, keyword arguments, default arguments and variable length arguments. So argument is nothing but parameter. Let's see one by one. The first one is positional argument. So these are the argument passed to the function in a correct positional order. So see this example here. Def is a keyword, sub is a function name, a comma b are formal parameters. So next print a minus b. So when we call the function will be executed. So sub is function name. I am calling sub function and now I am passing the parameters that are 200 comma 100. 200 will be stored in a and 100 will be stored in b. So based on the position the values are assigned to variables. 200 is stored in a and 100 is stored in b. So now the answer is 200 minus 100. So the value is 100. So next I am calling the same function sub and now passing the parameters 100 comma 200. So if you observe the position is changed. So 100 will be stored in A and 200 will be stored in B. So 100 minus 200, that is minus 100. Yes. Okay, so here position is very important. Based on position the values are assigned. So first 200 is assigned to A because 200 is at the first position. Next 100 is assigned to A because 100 is at the first position. So based on position values are assigned. That is nothing but positional argument. So here the number of arguments and position of arguments must be matched. So here the number of arguments are 2, here also the number of arguments are 2. Okay, so the number of arguments must be matched. If the next, and also position also matched. Okay, so here 200 is assigned to A, 100 is assigned to B, so the answer is 100. If 100 is assigned to A and 200 is assigned to B, the answer is minus 100. Okay, if you change the order, the result may be changed. So here the result is 100, here the result is minus 100. So if you change the position, if you change the order, the answer will be changed. If you change the number of arguments, then we will get error. So here the number of arguments are 2. If you given 3 in this calling function, then you will get error. Okay, so let's see the second one is keyword argument. Okay, so here we can pass the argument values by keyword, by using keyword. Keyword is nothing but parameter name. So here parameter name and message. Parameter name is name and message. So you can pass the values by using parameter name. So let's see the example. Here def is a keyword, which is a function name, and name comma message. Name comma messages are two parameters. Okay, so next it contains print hello name comma message. So first I am calling the function name is wish. Okay, so wish name contain Uday. Next message is equals to good morning. So here we are assigning the values based on using parameter name. So here parameter name is name, parameter name is message. So we are giving the values by using keyword, that is parameter name. So name is equals to Uday, message is equals to good morning. So name Uday will be stored in name and good morning will be stored in message. Okay, so then it will print hello. Okay, name, what name contain? Name contain Uday, hello Uday. And next message is good morning. Okay, next again I am calling the same function wish. Now I am passing the parameters, same parameters, but using keyword, that is parameter name. So if you observed, the message will be given in first position. Okay, so here we interchanged the positions. So message is first, name is second, but we are giving the values based on keys. So good morning will be stored in message and Uday will be stored in name. Okay, so here order is not important, here the position is not important, here the keyword is important. By using keyword we are assigning the values to variables. So after that it will print hello, name is same, right, and message is good morning. Okay, so here it will print the same output because we are giving the keyword, because we are giving the values by using keyword. So here order of argument is not important, here the position is not important, but number of arguments must be matched. So here it contains 2 argument and here also it contains 2 argument. Number of arguments must be matched. Okay, this is keyword argument. And the third one is default arguments. Okay, so default argument is nothing but sometimes we can provide default values to our positional argument. Okay, so if you want to provide a default value, then you need to use default argument. So here def wish message is equals to msg is equals to morning. So here I am storing value, one value in message variable. Next I am printing good name. Sorry, here good MSG. Okay, so here good MSG. So when we call the function will be executed. So here I am calling wish function and passing parameters, that is evening. Evening will be stored in message. Okay, so if you print the value, that will be displayed good evening. Okay, so next I am calling the same function wish, but now I am not passing any parameters. Okay, so then call will be sent and the variable message will be loaded morning. Okay, so if you are not passing any value, the default value will be stored in a variable. Okay, so if you pass the value will be stored in a variable. If you are not passing any value, the default value will be stored in a variable. Okay, so after that it will print good morning. Okay, so if you pass the value, it will print good evening. If you didn't pass the value, it will print good morning. Okay, so if we are not passing any name, then only default value will be considered. Okay, so the next last one is variable length argument. So sometimes we can pass. So here we are passing the only one value to one variable. Okay, sometimes we can pass number of variables. Okay, variable number of arguments to our function. So if you want to pass the number of values to only one variable, then you need to use variable length argument. Such type of arguments are called variable length arguments. So we can declare a variable length argument by using star symbol. So you need to use star symbol to declare variable length argument. So the example is def. Def is a keyword, F1 is a function name. Inside it contains a star n. Star n means number of arguments. Okay, star is used to represent variable length and n is a variable number of arguments. We can call this function by passing any number of arguments including 0. Okay, so let's see the example for a better understanding. So here the function name is the sum and the parameter is the star n. Star is used to represent variable length, so that's why star n. So first I am calling the function. The function is sum. Okay, and I am passing the variables, that is 10, 20. So these values are passed to star n. So here it contains variable length. So that's why it will store 10, 20. Okay, so next, total is a variable which contains 0. Okay, total contain 0. Next, for I in n values are 10, 20. So I first represents I 10. Okay, so I first points 10. 10 in n. Is there is a 10 in n? Yes, there is a 10 in n. Okay, so it will go to inside total. Total is 0. 0 plus I. I value is 10. 0 plus 10, that is 10. So now total contains 10. So next, okay, so next I value is points to 20. Next, total plus I. Total is 10 plus I value is now 20. 10 plus 20, 30. The total contains 30. After that I value is incremented. So there is no value here. So that's why it will print the sum is total. The total contain 30. So it will print 30. Okay. So next I am calling the same function, but now I am passing the parameters 10, 20, 30. Okay. So n contains total 10, 20, 30. Okay. So we are passing to n. So that's why n contains 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. Next, total contains 0. Okay. For I in n, I value is pointed to first number. Okay. So 10 in n. Yes, 10 contains n. That is 10. Okay. So next it will move to total. Total value is 0 plus 10. That is 10. Total contains 10. After that I value is incremented to 20. So total value is 10 and I value is 20. So total contain 30. Next I value is incremented to 30. Okay, total value is 30 plus I value is 30. 30 plus 30, 60. So after that I value is incremented, but there is no value. So that's why it will print the message that is the sum is total. So the total contains 60. 60 will be displayed. So in this way you can pass any number of variables to only one variable, any number of values to only one variable. So in these cases we can use variable length argument. Okay, so I hope it is clear. If you have any doubts regarding to this topic, please comment me in the comment section. For more videos, please subscribe my channel. Okay, so here the 4 types are positional, keyword, default and variable length. Thank you.